And after a first loss under new head coach Jose Barcola, an early chance. As for the visitors, Bayern head coach Jose Barcola making 3 changes to the side that got Fabian Michel. For now, a look at the team sheet, starting with hosts Wolfsburg. Head coach Stefan Lech switching against her former club since joining Bayern. But she blanked here. Wolfsburg and Bayern have both picked up 13 of a possible 15 points. So a battle of Germany's best to kick off Super Saturday. Wolfsburg against Bayern München. A surprising draw apiece. For Wolfsburg, it took place on match day 1. They were, when it came to their duels and their pressing. There's a status that I don't think Bayern are going to relinquish easy as Stanway goes diving in on your knees. In behind Franziska Kett, finds Berenstein and Quinn. Klara Bühl, the danger woman. Klara Bühl goes it alone, and well, you could maybe argue that Bayern's front line this season of... But Klara Bühl has not started slowly. Yeah, got clattered into a little bit there at the near post. It's Wolfsburg last weekend. Wolfsburg running out 8 this season. At the other end, though, here's Gwyn looking for harder. Compared to Wolfsburg, but then Wolfsburg were in action on home soil. Didn't need to take... Needed to let it run, and Harder pokes it through to Gwyn now. Harder makes the run, but Gwyn's cross running to greater risk in looking for the opening goal. Slipped through to Harder, but the offside flag stopping her and Bayern. Bühl now looking for Tanikawa, and good cross. Tanikawa was in the right place. Well won by Wolfsburg. Now Pop with a headed effort. Sakai gave us something to attack. The aerial rising up a shot. Now it's Svenja Huth. She's got 3 in the middle to aim for. Pop can't keep Wolfsburg in possession after a nice positive. It was Wolfsburg or Stanway gets caught, but play goes on. Caruso, lovely cross. Harder attacks, doesn't get there. Kett now out to Klara Bühl. Klara Bühl, what can she conjure up? And stinging the palm. Didn't have a lot else on here, Klara Bühl. Leverkusen. Now another corner fist in, it's through to Daumann, and oh, what a challenge. Now Bühl back into the mix, long Daumann. This is a real chance, but look at the defending there from Yannick. Svenja Huth's done well here. Clipping it in towards Sakai, but they do not want to give her a free shot from those types of positions. Tries to feed it in, who drives forward. Clipping into Svenja Huth. Svenja Huth. Now the break might be on for Bayern. Wolfsburg need to be wary. Injury suffered to Zara Zadrazil a few weeks ago. Stanway now lines one up from range, and hasn't looked as stable as in recent seasons, and those vulnerabilities in Balizaya, who now burst forward. Bühl, return pass for the offside flag. Pointed to where she wanted it, but the run mistimed form at the start of this season. Right now, oh, Claudis. Oh, given away so cheaply. Labels now. Wolfsburg have to pounce. Yeah, maybe scratching his head at some of these terrible passes out from the back by Bayern. And Bühl now at the other end. Klara Bühl. Oh, yes, Klara Bühl. Oh, when Bayern aren't at their best, sometimes it doesn't matter. Because when you've got a player of Klara Bühl's quality, she can make anything possible. Bayern have been riding out a storm at the other end. One break, one moment. And it's a moment of magic from Klara Bühl. Time and time again, she steps up with clutch moments. And now they'll have the bit between their teeth. Stanway, early delivery. Oh, Balizaya, beaten by Berenstein, and she might have had that award all to herself had injury not struck right. A Bayern player, a world-class talent. Wolfsburg invited forward here. The 1-2. It's a 2-on-2 break. Klara Bühl dances past Camilla Kuva and fires. Show at the Volkswagen Arena. Here comes a corner. Oh, on the head of... There was that really intense phase of play in Wolfsburg's favour, but now Bayern have seized the initiative. Tanikawa. Shot blocked, it comes to Harder. And just wide. Bayern looking a little unsure of themselves. Even if their dominance don't... Driving to the byline, and that's a good run. Looking for the cutback that was... And right now, you can argue that in many ways they are bringing the best out of each other. Link everything up for Bayern as Caruso, oh, cheeky nutmeg, but can't quite turn the corner. Stake a claim for a regular starting berth at season. Here she's found Linda Dahlmann, only harder to aim for, so Dahlmann, well, it's half cross. Lovely play by Labels to ride the challenge from Dahlmann. Finds Berenstein, entered the area, and another block by Balizaya. Linda tries to pick up the pieces, but Franziska Caroline Simon out injured now after tearing a muscle against Barcelona. To see her in Bayern colours. Well, Svenja Hoot has room to work with and picks the wrong cross. Everyone made a move. Franziska Ketz out wide, but had the door shut. Ketz done well, though, to get past Hoot here, and perhaps the last kick of the first half. Oh! But a very competitive first half. And it all comes courtesy of a moment of brilliance from... A 1-0 advantage as we get the second half underway. Klara Bühl's moment of brilliance. They carved out chances, they tested Mahmutovic, they won the ball high up the pitch like they've done in the second half, picking up right where they first left off. But here's Cora Sakai bearing down on goal, and here's Svenja Hoot with the corner. Oh, dangerous. Oh, it's through. Mahmutovic. Oh, swing and a miss from Caruso. The final touch is in. A goal now scrambled. Wolfsburg level the scores at the start of the second half. And it's the first goal Bayern have conceded this season. It wasn't beautiful, but it didn't have to be. In the end, it might even go down as an own goal. It's Janina Minger's shot, the one that's decisive. But it comes off Aria. Cerci of Hoffenheim would boast more. Unless we forget, Janina Minger is a defensive midfielder. Linda's cross. Franziska Wolfsburg have really started on the front foot here at the second half. Caruso, nice touch onto Tanikawa, needed another one to Dahlmann. Takes a little too long from Tanikawa, and I don't think she'll get a foul. Klara Bühl. Linda, well aware of her talents. Two German. Two back heels. Oh, what a ball that is. Kvin will get there as well. Tanikawa, the only one to aim for, but Tanikawa pops up in the right place at the right time to give Bayern back their lead. Our questions will be asked of the Wolfsburg defending. But for Momoko Tanikawa, what a moment in this top-of-the-table clash. It's advantage Bayern once again. But what was Wedemeyer doing? Could almost look at what's happened in the second half as following the same story as the... Just sizing up Zerai Linder. Harder, touch beyond Wedemeyer, harder! What a touch though, Wedemeyer just left standing. Now a corner for Bühl, goes low, attempted the flick on from Caruso, excuse me. But a foul in the mix. Or the likelihood of success, vastly different. Corner comes in, Pop rises. Do we get any conclusive evidence here that it was a Bayern head? Indeed it was Claude. Threat in the air as Sven Hoot looks for Berenstein. Oh, again, as a result, Hoot another chance to cross and Pop. Labels, it comes now to Kieland, charged down by Tanikawa. Stefan Lech inquires from the sidelines. I think it